Hello everybody, this is RunnerGuitar and welcome to part 5 of Megaman 02. As you can see right now, I have gotten a new headset, which means that I can commentate with you hearing my voice a lot clearer and a lot better. My hands are free, which means that I can read some information from the Megaman 0 complete works a lot easier. Anyway, what I'm showing right now is the computer in CL's room, which has some information about the Maverick Wars, which is the wars that occurred in between Megaman X8 and Megaman 01, and some information about what the saber of are. And here I'm showing off the buster shot, the laser shot. If you don't have any elemental ship equipped, then you will shoot a very strong and very fast laser. Unfortunately, it's kind of unwieldy and I don't particularly use it, especially since I'm always using an element, so I found it pretty useless. Anyway, let's just keep dashing until we meet Little Python himself. We are ready to open fire, sir. We're waiting for the signal, sir. Well, the time has come to launch a massive attack against New Arcadia. Should I say, it's destroy it once and for all. Jesus Christ, a bit acts crazy much? I've been announced that the coming of the Operation Righteous Strike. This has been a team effort, but I would like to especially thank the efforts of Zero. Now, ladies and gentlemen, begin! Wait! Here I come to save the day. What is it, Miss Seal? Cut the shit out, old Paizo. Get down that chair and give me my power back. I'm just kidding. She's just telling him that the risk of failure are pretty high, and that he should just cut the shit out. They should just wait till the substitute energy that Seal is working on is finally completed. But of course, knowing El Paizo, that won't happen. We give it to them for free. I don't think New Arcadia will show mercy to us. But silence! Kri 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 kri. So yeah, he's just apologizing for being so harsh, but he says that it's a thing that needs to be done, and the end justifies the means, and I want what's best for you all, blah 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. Moving on. Yes, even though I really like the story in Megaman 0, in the Megaman 0 series, I think that sometimes the texts get a bit too drawn out at points. So that's a negative in my opinion. All troops, open fire now! Roger! I'm going to the front lines to give commands, cause sure, the general, you know, the one that's supposedly controlling everything, should obviously be in the front lines where he can obviously get shot in the head. Very smart, old Paizo. Yes, yes, yes. And Ciel goes to her room to cry. And this is actually another occasion where they do something very useless. They are asking you right now to follow old Paizo, and they give you the option to do it or not. You can actually say no, and what will happen is that forever and ever, these two girls, the two operators will be like, please Zero, you have to do it. You say no. Please Zero, you have to do it. Say no. And it just keeps going on, and it gets, and I don't see the point personally. Anyway, here we are in the New Arcadia residential area. And it looks like the resistance just got fucked up again. Now you people were saying that they could do it without Zero's help. You fucking useless pieces of shit. You people call yourselves man. I am the real man here. Anyway, what you're going to see once again is me grinding to try to get the active form. So basically, what I'm going to do is dash slash like around 20 enemies, which apparently is a bit stronger than just a simple normal slash, and I'm just trying to kill them that way. And I apologize for the slowdown during the video, but because this level has so much shit going on, which I guess is the reason for why the resistance soldiers died so easily, then the game actually will slow down. This is both in the collection, in the emulator, but not in the Game Boy Advance version. In the Game Boy Advance version, this place doesn't slow down at all, but in the collection, for some reason, the game will slow down. Not as much as it's slowing down right now, but a tiny bit, and I just find that a bit blurring. Although it might just be my DS, I'm not completely sure. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the midpoint. We are half done with this game. Woo! Anyway, I'm going to show off why the chain rod is actually a bit more useful than the triple rod. It's used in a very creative way, not very creative I should say, but in a way where you have to pull out the blocks so that you can get the side road and other special stuff, which is actually a pretty nice use for it. And also something pretty fun that I'll show off in another level is using it to attack enemies and take away their defense. If you are a fan of the Megaman series, then you know about the Sniper Joes, or Bloodberry Joes as Clement calls them. But if with the chain rod you can actually take down their shields, no problem, which is actually very useful. Anyway, what I do here is that I go back to grind, kill 20 enemies to activate the active form, and now we're going to take on the boss of this level, the epic confrontation against the biggest enemy you have ever faced before. I present to you the Golem! Golem type E, F, and I. A revamped version of the original Golem. They're each named with the type of elemental energy they wield. The Golem type E is armed with an electrical energy. Type F model wields a fire and can emit rings of flames at enemies, while the ice-based attacks and snowballs and arrows are a specialty of the type I variation. Right now, obviously, we're fighting against the E type, which we have faced many times before. And it gets repetitive after a while, I will be honest. This boss fight against the electric golem is not very fun at all, in my opinion. I mean, it was for the intro level, don't get me wrong. After doing it so many times, it really does start to get on my fucking nerves. But with enough, I just see Ghost Club Louie. Now, make sure that you change it to the electric chip, because right now we're going to take on the fire one, and I think this is the only time we face the fire golem. So I don't see why. I mean, it looks like it can rip my shit, although it's actually pretty easy. He has this green attack that it makes me feel like I'm in a circus, so just jump inside that or over that. And then he has this fire wave. And again, don't try using the Sea Saber like me. I'm a dipshit, and that actually causes me a lot of damage. Actually, the boss fights do not slow down in the DS and Game Boy versions, so it's all good. And I'm not sure if the fire can hurt you while the golem is exploding. If anybody can tell me, please let me know. Now the final confrontation has to be obviously the Ice Golem. So pull out your ice ship and get ready to fight. Once again, the Ice Golem is the hardest of the golems, since his ice spheres can be a bit tricky to dodge. But he's nothing too hard. Don't do it! And the Sea Saber is at its maximum power! Yeah! That means that we can just easily charge it more than ever, and faster and stronger. So blow up this bitch like you've never done before. Clear the mission and an A. Ruthless Edge. The new form has taken the active form. I'm rock hard right now. Kidding. But anyway, with the active form, not only can we perform a spin dash like in Sonic the Hedgehog, where you dash and roll with your sword, but also when you jump and you press the attack button, like a spiring slash on the air. Did you come to rescue this Reploid, Zero? Yep. Why do you bother? Even if you do it, thank you. And even Harpuya realizes that the resistance is fucking less without Zero. I mean, you have seen it. Opaiso had this ready to attack New Arcadia. Zero had defeated all the security systems, and yet they still fucking failed because Zero wasn't in the front line. I'm saying that Zero is not needed at Opaiso. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. But apparently they're attacking the base with what might be the equivalent of a nuclear missile, so it's up to us to stop them. Missing bombs is not my style. Battle is fair in love and war. Wow, very poetic, Fafnir. Your resistance forces have made a mistake, and they can be forgiven. New Arcadia, or should I say, human society, the thing that rebels can rebel against. And if they do, they should be exterminated. Operator, base. Roger. Transfer commencing. Question, why can't you transfer me that fast when you're doing it in the actual gameplay? But this way, my goal is to destroy them. That actually shows how loyal Harpuya is. Once again, I think that he took the loyalty of X, which would make a lot of sense. So now it's up to us to stop the aircraft no matter what. But apparently, Zero is a bit of a dipshit with machines, so Ancio is saying, you're going to take me with you whether you like it or not. So it's up to you to get to the bomb and call Seal so she can deactivate it. And just to let you know, I don't do a really good work. I'm very sorry, Seal, I'm very sorry. But anyway, time. We're going to destroy this missile next time on part 6 of Megaman 02. I'm the RunnerGuitar, and I'll see you guys later!